I still remember the night it all started, an ordinary Tuesday evening, nothing out of the ordinary. My wife, Claire, was in the kitchen cooking dinner while I sat on the couch, scrolling through emails from work. The smell of garlic and rosemary filled the house, and for a moment, life felt perfect. We had been married for 7 years. We had our ups and downs, sure, but I thought we were solid. I thought I knew her. That's when my phone buzzed. I picked it up, expecting a message from one of my colleagues. But when I saw the name on the screen, my heart stopped. It was from Claire. My own wife. The message read, "Last night was amazing. I can't stop thinking about you. I wish I was with you right now instead of him." Instead of him. At first, I thought it was some kind of sick joke. Maybe she meant to send it to me? But then why say instead of him? My hand shook as I stared at the screen. My chest felt heavy, my breathing uneven. She had texted me by mistake. I didn't reply. I didn't even move. I just sat there, staring at the glowing words on my phone screen while the sound of sizzling chicken echoed from the kitchen. My wife was only a few feet away, humming to herself, as if nothing had happened. Dinner that night was unbearable. She talked about her day, her coworker's birthday, the weather forecast, normal things. I nodded, forced a smile, pretended to eat. But all I could hear was that message replaying in my head. Last night was amazing. I wish I was with you instead of him. I needed proof. I needed to know who him was. That night, after she went to bed, I stayed awake. I waited until I heard her soft, steady breathing. Then I reached for her phone on the nightstand. My hands trembled as I unlocked it. Thankfully, I knew her password. There they were. Dozens of messages. A hidden thread under the name Mark from work. My heart dropped with every scroll. Their messages weren't just flirty, they were intimate. She had been seeing him for months. Dates, hotels, lies I hadn't noticed. Pictures I couldn't bear to look at. I put the phone down, tears stinging my eyes. My wife, the woman I trusted with my entire soul, had been living a double life. And if not for one careless mistake, I would never have known. I didn't confront her immediately. No, I wanted her to reveal her true self. I wanted to see just how far she would go. Over the next few days, I played along. I smiled, kissed her goodnight, asked about her day. But behind the act, I was gathering evidence. Every message, every photo, every detail, I saved it all. Until the night came when I couldn't hold it in anymore. She was getting ready for another late shift. I watched her dress up, more makeup than usual, a new dress she never wore for me. My hands clenched into fists. "Big night at work?" I asked casually. She froze for half a second before smiling. "Yeah, just covering for a coworker." "Don't wait up, okay?" I nodded. "Of course. Be safe." But the moment she left, I followed her. My heart raced as I trailed her car through the dark streets, headlights keeping just enough distance. She pulled into a hotel parking lot. My chest tightened as I watched her step out of the car, fixing her hair in the side mirror before walking inside. And then I saw him. Tall, confident, a man I had never met before. They embraced like lovers who had been starving for each other. My wife kissed him like she had never kissed me. That was the night I swore, if she could betray me like this, I would make sure her entire world collapsed the way mine just had. But I wasn't going to scream. I wasn't going to fight. No. My revenge had to be silent, calculated, and unforgettable. The next morning, she came home smelling a perfume that wasn't hers. She slipped into bed beside me, pretending to be exhausted from work. I didn't move. I didn't speak. I just waited. For weeks, I kept collecting evidence. I hired a private investigator, who gave me photos, hotel receipts, even recordings. By the end, I had a full folder, a timeline of her lies, her betrayal, her secret affair. Then, I began my plan. First, I went to a lawyer. I made sure everything would be airtight: divorce papers, property division, bank accounts frozen. If she wanted freedom, I was going to give it to her, but on my terms. Second, I reached out to her family. They adored me, always saw me as the perfect son-in-law. I sent them the proof. Her mother cried on the phone. Her father cursed her name. Finally, I waited for the right moment. It was our wedding anniversary. She came home with flowers, a smile plastered across her face. I knew she had just spent the afternoon with him. Her lipstick was slightly smudged, her blouse wrinkled. "Happy anniversary, darling," she said, leaning in to kiss me. I stepped back. "Happy anniversary, Claire. Why don't we celebrate by reading a story together?" She blinked, confused. "What story?" I pulled out the folder. Photos spilled across the table, her with Mark, her text messages printed out, hotel bills with dates that matched her overtime shifts. Her face went pale. She stumbled back, her mouth opening but no words coming out. "Wrong text," I said coldly. "That's how it all started, right?" "One wrong text. You exposed yourself." She dropped the flowers. "Please, I can explain." "There's nothing to explain," I cut her off. "You lied. You betrayed me. And now, you're going to face the consequences." Tears streamed down her face as I handed her the divorce papers. "It's over, Claire. You wanted him instead of me, well, now you can have him. But don't expect a single cent from me." Her sobs echoed through the house, but I felt nothing. No guilt, no sadness, just relief. Relief that I was finally free from her lies. The next day, she tried to reach out, calling me, begging me not to ruin her reputation with her family, her friends, her job. But it was too late. Word had already spread. Her parents disowned her. Her friends turned their backs. Even Mark, the man she risked everything for, abandoned her once he realized the drama that followed. I, on the other hand, walked away with everything. My dignity, my freedom, and the satisfaction of knowing karma had done its job. All because of one mistake. One text message. She exposed herself, and I made sure the whole world saw the truth. And that's the story of how my wife's secret affair was revealed, by her own careless hands.